power of EMP in this meta is usually paired with either powerful DPS ultimates or the Zarya Graviton Surge. In the composition they were running, there was no secondary ultimate to follow it up with. The Titans were able to clutch out that round with great mechanical skill there in the end. It was very close, but you know, I'm looking at this series with the Titans to wonder what we might see in this stage playoffs when there are other strong teams at the top that have really mastered this new meta.
Time will tell. Titans still sitting at the top of the standings, not looking to lose that. But Valiant, they're hungry. They want to climb 3-1 at the moment. Looking to pick up that 4th victory here. No real shenanigans, just going to be sticking through the same thing on the side of the Titans with Bumper on that Winston again. But now Agility's going to be over onto that Junkrat, Shax on the Sombra, and KSF back on the Widow.
It's the Sombra Winston, right?
Oh.
And here comes the Haksal Genji.
Changing things up a little bit.
You and I haven't commentated a Haksal Genji in probably over a year.
It's been a hot minute, you know? It's been a good little while.
But Haksal here can be empowered by EMP, so that's the DPS ultimate that was missing, you know, and not to say that Genji specifically is what they needed previously, but this is something that can really empower EMP.
You have to be careful because we know that one of the biggest ways to shut down that Dragon Blade is, well, just kill him first before he can build it, and then also the Riptire that will inevitably come out for Agilities.
Exactly, so in this matchup between Haksal and Agilities, it's a race to the Riptire, and it's almost always won by the Junkrat. If you could force the Riptire, then you can get value out of the Blade.
Yep, now Janu knocked out of the mech. But really good focus fire coming through for the Valiant.
I mean, Haksal has done virtually no damage. Actually, just looking at the stat that I have over here, he has literally done no damage. It's only taking it up.
Yep.
So, you know, this Genji isn't working, to put it bluntly, and you need to build that Blade quickly. You need to try to outpace the Tire build if you can, because Agilities could just hold this Tire.
Oh, yeah.
Blade. And right now, Valiant know that he doesn't have barely any damage done because they have been able to shut him down so consistently. So Agilities can Tire here and potentially build a second Tire before Haksal has the Blade.
Yep. Oh, man, Slime. Almost getting taken down there. KSF under some pressure. He's able to grapple out to safety. Nano Boost going to be used onto Bumper, and Summonsuk taken down. KSF coming up with that crucial kill. Tire is used. It goes forward onto John, who pops him out of the mech. And Haxel's still not halfway to that Dragon Blade.
Since the days of Runaway, Vancouver Titans have never pioneered a meta in their career. This roster has never done it. But I don't know if it's going to happen in this series right now either. This is not a strategy that any other top team is running right now. And Vancouver Titans is not their first time trying it, but they are getting shut down hard. It's a strategy they catered, prepared for what the Valiant have been running on Paris with the Junkrat, but the execution is better for the Valiant, and Haksal is still only 75% of a Blade.
And Twilight going so very low. Shax is able to find that kill. Haksal finally finds a kill as Karib gets taken down. And now Summonsuk is out of the fight as Agilities comes up with yet another one.
And the big question still is, will he build the Tire before the Blade? It's certainly possible.
Very well could lap him.
There's no Nano Boost either anymore.
Yep, had used that one. EMP used by Shax. Haksal still going to be hacked out. Does have that Blade online, but the Riptire just now comes up for Agilities, and he kills off Bumper. Riptire comes through. Haxal's already taken down. Blade is gone. So advantage still very much in the hands of LA Valiant. We're down to 50 seconds. Only 44% has been taken by the Titans.
You can't run the Genji here, I don't think. I'd almost rather see Haksal play Pharah here if they're going to swap, because you can't build a Blade. And with the setup here, you're not going to get dash resets. Agilities wants his hand at the matchup.
Can he build the Dragon Blade faster than Haksal can build the Dragon Blade?
They're swapping him for Brigida. They're hoping for the double cap here. You're playing for all the marbles when your opponent already has Trance. This is not a good start here for the Titans.
Not at all. Valiant, can they pull this off? A full hold on Paris versus the Vancouver Titans would be absolutely monumental. Can't even imagine how that affects the momentum and just the motivation of the players in the moment. Ticking down. Finally contest the point. Janu going into the back. Bomb gonna be dumped. Janu just zoning them back, allows them to get some more free space, some more time here on the point.
It's a really good angle.
Snatched up. Tactician starting to push from the side. Karib uses that Transcendence, and KSF's gonna be taken down. Summonsuk, 95 plus energy, now surges up to 100. Agility's going to be eliminated. Summonsuk is just a battery, just building up, charging that Graviton Surge. Seems like the Gambit works out. They swap over to the 3-3 here in the last moment. Ult's not up yet.
Unless Agilities makes a public statement, we'll never know really why he swapped to the Genji there, but it cost them big. It cost them space control. Titans got on the point. They looked for the double cap with that hero swap, you know, over to 3-3, and it might just happen here. It might just happen.
Already, nearly 2 ticks going to be given over for free. The hack, however, the EMP manages to catch all 6 members. So a second chance here for the Valiant. They get to reset again and get prepared for the next volley.
Valiant could thank their lucky stars. The sound barrier was not ready for Slime for this push. If it were, he would have been able to shut down the EMP, build Grav, and the rest of the 6 ultimates the Titans are now getting online.
Much better.
Because he didn't have it, Shax hits a great EMP. The Titans still have the opportunity to smash this push with the advantage they have, but the timing has been better.
Well, that's not good. Shax taken out. And okay, he doesn't get killed. He manages to translocate out.
Yeah, might have been a bubble. It's hard to say.
Either way, very good boon for the Valiant. Barrier coming down now. Bumper slept, woken up with that nano rolling, but he's not in a position to really capitalize on that extra damage coming through. Back now, starting to get juggled around. The barrier comes through from Slime right before Chano gets knocked out of the mech, so a little bit too late. Hoxel hacked, taken low, now taken out of the fight. Shatter comes in from Bumper, manages to knock 2 to the ground, but misses the pin as the boop comes through from the side. Grav in, Sominsu and Bumper both gonna get locked up, and the kills are gonna be there. 57.9% as close as they've gotten so far, but again, the Titans held off. And that was pretty much all of the ultimates outside of a self-destruct from Janu.
And the bane of the Titans has been Sombra, be it their inability to run it as efficiently as other top teams, or their opponent's Sombra EMPs wrecking their pushes. Shax has another one, and again, Hoxel does not have, or excuse me, Slime does not have the sound barrier. You can see that their win rate on this map in terms of team fight is pretty low.
EMP, that's not gonna make it much better for them. Again, all 6 members caught. Janu knocked out, probably gonna be staggered again.
Now, I think it's important to explain that in fights where you know your opponent has EMP and you don't have sound barrier, you will see this a lot. You will see the, run in 6-man EMP and then the reset oftentimes. Sometimes you just don't want to commit ultimates or even try to fight it when you don't have a counter. So it's not a shocker they lost that fight, but either way, the time bank is getting smaller here for the Titans. They're probably already starting to think about defense on A. They're gonna have a nano boost here for Bumper. They can get a shatter and a grab in this fight. They're gonna have to rely on that. No rally to even open up the point.
Yep. Very few tools to work with. In fact, nearly with another shatter, has it online now as the nano comes through. Gets booped in the middle of the Titans team, but Hoxel's gonna be the one getting taken down. Johnny with a sliver of HP trying to survive. Nano's still committed onto Bumper, but he just has to peel back through the hallway.
They don't have a good opportunity to fight here without Hoxel. He was isolated, hacked, and killed by Shax in that last fight. Shax overextends. This time they have the follow-up kill onto Shax.
Yep.
But here we go. This is the fight they need to win here. The grab, 90 energy.
Yep, lobbed in, just looking to kill off KSF. As they try to stay alive, the beat's gonna be coming through. Valiant still come up. Trumps, they manage to find the kill into Somin soon. Now, Slime taken down. Kariv just sniping everyone, claiming these kills for himself. And oh boy, Titans with 20 seconds left. Can they do anything? They have some ults online, but they have to make it back to the point in time.
Get out of here. I heard one Valiant fan say it is a very much tough fight for the Titans to win. Slime, again, 92% of the sound barrier he needs to shut down this EMP. The shatter, it's going to be tough to get into position for. Hoxel has to touch.
Rally is out first, and they cannot touch it. Slime, he couldn't make it around the corner in time, and the Valiant, they hold him here on B.
Great defense and a great shutdown of the touch. Titans had a decent amount of ultimates there, but they just couldn't get onto the point despite Hoxel's rally to try to speed his way in. The Valiant looking very clean this stage.
57.9% on B for the Titans. Let's see if the Valiant can tie us up 1-1 when they come back for their attack.
Coca-Cola is the official refreshment of the Overwatch League.
Into the iris.
And welcome back to Los Angeles Valiant, pulling off a successful defense, halting the Titans. 57.9% all they were able to accrue on B, and now looking set to maybe tie us up 1-1.
The Vancouver Titans have been very open at acknowledging that Paris is their worst map, and that is an abysmal win rate for a team that's 19-0 regular season. And also, you know, a team that has been so dominant overall. For this map in particular, now it's all about the defense. And once again, they're running the Sombra Winston. And it has issues in terms of making sure you get value out of EMP. Not to mention in terms of time charged on Ultimate, Summons2's nearly 20 seconds behind Shax on EMP builds alone. It's a bit of a concern. Very powerful to run this sort of dive-esque composition on a map like Paris that, you know, it works well with because you can jump into the choke point with Bumper on the Winston, but you don't have a bubble for him. I mean, this is Zarielus. You don't have a bubble for him to get extra energy or, you know, then survive enough to get a primal. It's going to be tough to make this composition work, to be frank with you.
Well, taking to the skies, Agility's just going to be back on that Pharah. Shax trying to stave off Summons2, forces him to translocate out. Rocket's still going to be flying, Bumper playing up close. Has to leap back over, rejoin in, get topped up.
Just no great answer to shut down Agilities. They didn't blind put the Soldier 76 into this one. It's really all on Twilight and Janu to eliminate the value.
Dive over the side, looking for Fact Fiction, trying to take him down. Zap still coming through. Very tanky Orisa. Bumper's actually going to be the first tank to fall. Follow up there from Summons2, gets rid of Agilities, but now KSF able to snipe Slime. Now Hawks all taken down. KSF comes up with 2, looking for a bit more. Nearly pops Janu out of that mech. Sliver of HP just hiding in the corner, trying to survive, playing around the barrier. They pop him out. But Twilight able to capitalize on that, but now no Diva.
Alone Ana here against the world. Fact Fiction slapped. Huge sleep here. Now he's got the Mega.
I don't think they can bring it back. Time, but KSF, he gets res back in.
They are going to contest, it looks like here, but it's going to be a rough one. In the longer fight, they'll get EMP. That's what they're banking on.
Yeah,
but someone's got to touch.
Around. Just waiting for everyone to group up. The Dragon Strike rolling through. Bumper getting shredded.
Someone who has to touch here.
Nearly eliminated. Hoxall playing up onto the corner. First one to tag in. Now Slime comes in and joins. Hoxall already been taken out of the fight, though. Jack still hanging on to that EMP. Under fire, but Agilities is just cleaning him up, and you can see exactly what Valiant want. They want that snowball. They want to go ahead and take this, tie us up 1-1. Shax will fall, but he manages to hold on to the EMP, and LA Valiant, they have the cap with 6 minutes to spare.
Look at Slime's ult charge. It feels like the story of Paris has been Shax has had EMP, and the Titans have never had an answer. Their best shot here is to EMP first, so that Shax gets hacked while he's trying to set it up, but he's not going to make that easy. Summons2's looking for it, though.
Into the back, EMP comes down. Shax uses his own 3 hack on the side of the Vancouver Titans. Janu going to be taken out of the Mac. They managed to come up with 2 kills, both Agilities and Shax being eliminated.
That was a huge bio there.
Bumper slept, halted for the moment, but stands back up, has the Primal Rage. He does receive that bio nade. Still just smacking people around, trying to create some space and allow for Janu to respawn, get back into the action.
Twilight with huge plays there on the defense too.
Dragon Strike on the side, again Bumper going low and bio naded. Jumps out, keeps himself safe for the moment. Nano Boost gonna be thrown down. Out from Carib. KSF looking for a target. Goes low, barely. Gets kept alive. Janu comes up with another bomb! A quadra kill to this man! The time still very much in favor of the Valiant, but Vancouver Titans, when Valiant should have everything that they need to close it out, they clutch it time and time again.
All right, watch this. Here's the bomb coming through. You can see it in slow motion. The barrier is broken, and that's what sets this up.
Oh,
KSF's trying his best, but it's not going to be enough. Barrier break focus there for Titans. Called out by Janu as he launches the bomb. Everyone shoots the Orisa shield, and it's a huge explosion there.
Fantastically done, but that is just one minor victory here for the Vancouver Titans. Plenty more fights that they have to win if they want to actually close out this map. Shax getting taken down early is a very good boon for them, and Summons2 can now get the EMP up first.
Well, now with Janu on the Zarya, they could start to turn the ult economy back into their favor. They've pushed Valiant away. They'll have an EMP, which could lead into that Graviton Surge build if they could use it efficiently. We know Custa doesn't have a sound barrier. They know that too.
Oh,
This isn't where you want to use it, though. You got to wait for them to get closer.
So close. Summon Su basically just dodging laser beams like he's from a Resident Evil movie.
Certainly. All right, well, here comes the wraparound. Valiant may just have one of those fights where they get EMP'd and then reset. They know this is not going to be winnable if they get caught.
EMP comes through. That's 5 members caught. Bionade layered on top of it from Twilight. Makes for a pretty quick cleanup here for the Titans.
So this is one of those team fights I was talking about earlier where you know it's unwinnable. You just roll in, try to get as much ult charge as you can, which isn't a lot, and then you die and reset, and your opponent no longer has an EMP. If you do it this way too and you don't fight longer, then Janu doesn't build that much ult charge. He's still only sitting at 46%. Shax finishes his EMP, and Slime has the counter for the first time on Paris for a strong EMP. So it's going to be up to him to shut this one down. If they do, it's looking like the Titans might be able to turn this around, but it's a big if. Shax has had some great EMPs so far this series.
Slime around the back, keeping himself protected. Very back of the point here for now. Shax.
No one's seen him.
Setup.
They don't know where he is.
EMP comes through, manages to catch 2. Bumper and Janu both going to be hacked out. Barrier now comes in. Sleep goes through. Shax's going to be taking a nap in the corner. Now they push over. Look to get the kill, the pin, just as he wakes up.
And it's the trust between Slime and the tank line that's there as well. Knows he didn't use it immediately when the EMP hit. He waited until Bumper was down at about 25% health so he could increase the value. The later you use it, the more powerful it is. And Bumper had no fear, still played as if he had sound barrier the whole time because he knew Slime wasn't going to get hacked. He knew he wasn't going to miss it. That's the coordination that's been built up over years for this squad.
Now pushing up down to 2 minutes and 15 seconds. Still very possible for the Valiant to take this. The Shadow comes down, unable to find much, but Janu's still going to be eliminated. He'll be respawning momentarily. Grab still in hand. Attack on the Slime, unable to finish him off. Bumper
Summon-Su's caught.
steadily lower and lower. Summon-Su translocates up. Dumps that EMP, catches multiple members. The Shadow comes in. The Transcendence is there from Kareem to help keep everybody else alive. Now the grab comes through. Answered out on either side. Shax, Kareem, and Custa both going to be taken down. All 3 of them, rather. Summon-Su and Twilight are eliminated, but the Titans, they still come out on top. They give up 1 tick. Valiant push up to 44%. To just get a little bit further than that to take this.
The fight was on a knife's edge. Custa almost killed Summon-Su, but Summon-Su got the last part of his EMP translocated both away from Custa but into the fight that hit the EMP. Bumper hits the follow-up shatter. Despite the good Transcendence that blocked the EMP from Kareem, everyone's stunned. Titans get some time to bring Janu back. Back cap, by the way.
Yeah, just threatening it. Trying to get that extra percentage in.
Close call there.
I mean, he's so close. They have a barrier and a rally on the way. An extended fight can give KSF a Graviton Surge. Things still looking good for the Valiant, even though there's only a minute left. EMP comes through, catches 4. Bumper instantly deleted. Nearly found the hack there on his own. Minsu, and no one else can tag it on to the point in time. Slime just a little bit too late. The Valiant, they take Paris, and now we are all tied up 1-1.
Titans win rate plummets on this map, further and further down. The Valiant are looking clean in front of the home crowd, and Titans are still trying to figure out